Most people take weeks to get back in the groove after being sick, but high achievers, they do it in days. Today I'm going to show you exactly how. So here's what most people completely screw up. They try to make up for lost time. So I missed 2 workouts last week, I'll just double up this week. Or I fell behind on work, I'll just grind for 4 hours straight every day to catch up. Now in theory this makes sense, but here's the problem. We don't live in a perfect world. What actually happens is that you push too hard too fast, you can't maintain that pace, you get discouraged, lose momentum, and then burn out. So instead of catching up, you fall even further behind. That's why high achievers follow a different approach. The 10x recovery formula. This is the exact 4-step system to bounce back faster without burnout or inconsistency. So step 1, reset expectations, don't panic. First, don't panic. Take a deep breath. Yes, you missed some workouts. Yes, you fell behind at work, but trying to go from 0 to 100 overnight is just a recipe for inconsistency. Instead, consciously reset your expectations. So if you missed workouts, ease back in. If you missed work, prioritize the highest impact tasks. This isn't about doing less, it's about doing it smarter. Don't fall into the trap of thinking, well, I can handle being discouraged and pushing myself harder. High performers don't just work hard, they work strategically. So step 2, focus on one high impact task first. Don't try to jump into everything at once. Instead, just pick one thing to focus on first. You've heard this before. Focus on small, attainable goals. And I know you don't like hearing that. You're a high achiever and you want to go all in. But here's the truth. High performers achieve more faster when they master restraint. So ask yourself, what is one thing that will make the biggest impact right now? Prioritize that first. Then you're going to gain momentum. And then let that win pull you back into full speed. So step 3, prioritize movement, sleep, and nutrition. Now here's the truth that most people ignore. When you're recovering, your energy is your number one asset. And yet people sacrifice rest because they feel guilty about being behind. But think about it. What's the goal? The goal is to get back to 100% as fast as possible. So what should you do? You should get quality sleep, eat nutrient-dense foods, and get light movement to boost recovery. This isn't taking time off. This is fueling your comeback. And the most successful people, they master restraint. They know that pushing through when you're not ready slows you down more than taking time to recover. So here's step 4, rewire your self-talk. Now let's talk about what you're saying to yourself. One of the biggest things slowing you down is the phrase, I'm so behind. Drop it completely. When you tell yourself you're behind, your brain goes into panic mode. And when you're panicked, it's harder to execute those first 3 steps. Instead, let's reframe it. So next time you catch yourself thinking, I have so much to catch up on, I'm so behind, I want you to switch it to, I'm working smart to get back on track. Seriously, write that down. I'm working smart to get back on track. And put it somewhere you'll see it daily. The way you talk to yourself affects your actions. So let's make sure it's helping, not hurting. Now here's the final message. If you follow these 4 steps, you'll be back in your groove faster than you think. Let's do a quick recap. Step 1, reset expectations, don't panic. Step 2, focus on one thing. Build momentum first. Step 3, prioritize movement, sleep, and nutrition. Remember, recovery equals speed. And step 4, rewire your self-talk. Drop the I'm so behind and start saying I'm working smart. This is how high achievers bounce back in days, not weeks. Now share this with someone who's been disrupted by being sick or with snow days or all the other things that can disrupt our routine. And don't forget, like and subscribe for more mindset strategies to help you perform at your highest level.